So there was this kid one time, and I don't remember how I saw his story or where I saw his story, but I saw his story, and he was like 14, 15, some odd, and he was one of the youngest self-made millionaires in the world at the time, and which has been a couple of years at least since I've saw his story, but they're asking about, when you're in a low season in life, when you're having a hard time, or sales aren't great, or you're like getting depressed, or, like whatever. Something bad is going on. What do you do? And he had his philosophy was to do good. Like when he got in one of these ruts, he would ask himself, what can I do to make someone smile? What can I do to make someone's day? What can I do to make someone happy, to give to the universe, to give to people? And it really stuck with me. His philosophy was do good and all else will follow. And honestly, I've been using that specific quote for so long. I don't even know if I came up with it or if he did or if I got it from somewhere else. I don't know. Do good and all else will follow. And so that's what he would do. I don't remember what he sold, or he sold some kind of product, but he would go out and he would distribute 100 free ones or something. He would go find a charity to participate in or to donate to. He would go pick up some trash off the side of the road. He would go donate library books, or whatever. He would find something to do that was good and helped and was positive in the world. And he says that every time you do this, like the universe reciprocates. Okay, like attracts like, and everything in this world stems from its reaction to, like the butterfly effect. Things go out and things come in. Yeah. So on a big scale, the butterfly effect. But anyway, maybe it's a little small scale too. I don't know. Anyway, so if you're having a hard time, if your anxiety is getting to you, if you're overwhelmed, if you're just, I've been going through one of these styles. I've been having a hard time, and everything ramps up my anxiety. Everything's overwhelming. Everything just like there's something else and then something else and then something else. And then stop and think to yourself, how can I break this pattern? And it's always by doing good. Okay? You break the pattern by doing good, and it comes back to you. If you help somebody, then it comes back to you. It's giving and receiving with the laws of the universe, the law of attraction. I feel like I should have taught you something else before this video. Like there's a missing connection. I don't know. If you figure out what it is, let me know, and I will make sure I fill in the blanks. But if you're trying to get out of a rut, if you're trying to feel better about life, we need to get out of the me, and into the we. As corny as that sounds, but it's true, because when we benefit other people, we benefit from it as well. When we help people, it raises our confidence levels, our self-esteem. It makes us feel like good people. It makes us happy. Making other people happy makes us happy. And always, okay? Doing good makes us happy. And that's why some of the happiest people on earth are some of the ones that dedicate their entire lives to helping others. And it's the same philosophy. No matter what's going on, no matter what you're dealing with, get out there and see how can you help other people. Think, what do I wish somebody would do for me right now, and go see if you can do that for someone else. And don't get discouraged from this, okay? Like a lot of people, they'll do and they'll do and they'll do, and they're like they're like, well, nobody's doing for me. I'm not seeing the reciprocation from this. I'm not seeing the highlights of doing this. I'm wasting a lot of energy and time and money and effort, or whatever you got that you're given, and I'm not seeing anything in return. Well, for one, you can't go about it with the expectations of getting something. You can't go out there and be like, I'm going to do this for someone so that I can get, or so that they will do for me, or like whatever. You can't have that kind of attitude. You have to go out there with, I'm going to do for people because it's good and it'll make me feel good to do that, and it'll make me a good person. Or, you know, like, I believe you're already a good person. You don't need reasons to be a good person. Like, you don't need validation that you are a good person. But, you know, do good just to do good. And that's when you'll start seeing the coming back to you. And it's not always going to look the same as you are giving out, and it's not always going to look like you think it should look, and it's probably never going to come from who you want it to come from, or who you think it should come from, or whatever. But the universe always makes sure that as long as you're doing it under the right circumstances, and that means, i.e., not out of expectation, but just doing it because it makes you happy, it makes other people happy, and we're good people and we like to do good things for good people, and that's that. Then it's going to come back to you. Okay, it is, I promise. You just keep on at it, keep being a good person, keep being selfless, and the more you give, the more you'll receive, I assure you. Like I said, I feel like there's a disconnect between this and like something else I should have told you. So if you have questions, like, please let me know so that I can fill in the blanks. And because it's hard to teach things that you feel like are basic knowledge to yourself. You know, like, I've been doing this for years, so I feel like some of the basic core knowledge is like, oh, everybody knows that, but they don't. And there's no such thing as a stupid question. I promise you. Like, I'm one of those people, you ask me all the questions you need. I love questions. Questions help me and you grow and learn and be better and all of that good stuff. So, like, subscribe, share it if you get anything out of it, share the other videos if you got anything out of them, invite your friends, you know, the more's the party, or whatever. Read the blog post. There's a whole website that goes on all these videos. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. We're going to talk about how to be happy, which is similar to this video but completely different.